The tip will be won by Lafayette Jeff. Jesse Berry with the basketball in backcourt. The junior will dribble it into the front court, and it'll be picked up defensively by the Royals in a man-to-man defense. Berry with it over on the far sideline. Here's a double-team trap. Ball goes out high to Richardson, top of the key between the circles. Inside to Wyatt. Ball knocked away and taken away by Hamilton Southeastern Zach Starr. Long pass ahead and shot blocked by Lafayette Jeff. Hamilton Southeastern comes up with a loose ball, and then we've got a traveling violation ruled on the Royals, so both teams will turn it over on their first trip offensively.
Not a turnover you'll usually see there with Shane Wyatt down the middle, but he's got those big guys to compete with tonight.
I don't know if Shane might have got hit a little bit in the face or not. It looks like the trainer, Jeff Clevenger's over taking a look at him here on the near sideline, Jade.
Well, he's certainly tough, you know, used to football and all that stuff, so he's a fighter.
It looks like he's going to check out here momentarily. Might have got hit in the nose, might have a bloody nose. He's going to be replaced by Colin Belting. He comes into the Bronco lineup. Berry loses it in front court again, and the Royals come up with another steal. And here comes Hamilton Southeastern back up the floor. We're still scoreless in the ballgame. Harris with it. Over on the right wing to Zach Starr. Down low it goes, and shot up and good by Charlie Duffy on a layup, and the Royals lead 2-0.
Two uncharacteristic turnovers by the Broncos here early.
Here comes Richardson across the half-court line for Jeff. 7:10 to go first quarter. He penetrates, shot up, and no good. Rebound is taken. It's actually tipped out to Belting. Belting on the baseline. Inside pass, though, is stolen away by Harris of Hamilton Southeastern. So Jeff's third turnover already. Here come the Royals back up the floor. They look down low to Duffy. Duffy inside, and he's going to be fouled, I believe, by Belting, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And that's one thing about Charlie Duffy, having seen him play last year. He likes to take it to the bucket, and that's what he's done so far. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and without Wyatt down there in the post, they can pretty much get those layups all day.
Foul was actually on Roddy Richardson, his first. Here's the free throw by Charlie Duffy. It's good. He's got all 3 HSE points, and the Royals lead 3-0 here in the first quarter at the Crawley Center. Duffy's second free throw is also made. 4-0 Southeastern, and Coach Scott Bunnell is going to take a timeout, 30-second timeout, to perhaps regroup a little bit, Jade, here. Offensive flow on this trip up the floor. Richardson will bring it across the half-court line for Lafayette Jeff. And the Royals actually may have come out in a little bit of a zone defense.
It's like a 3-2.
That's exactly right, Jade. Here's a 3 over on the right side, missed by Nick Stacy. And the rebound pulled out by Charlie Duffy for the Royals. Duffy will bring it straight up the floor. Take a pull-up jumper, 18 feet left wing, no good. Rebound tipped, grabbed by Berry for the Broncos. Berry across the half-court line. Berry dishes to Richardson, right wing, lets a 3 fly. It's no good. Rebound to Duffy for Southeastern. Duffy's dominating the board.
Well, the one-and-dones have killed the Broncos a lot this season in their losses. And, again, you know, Wyatt's lack of presence is hurting them on the boards.
Royals have it in the front court. Dather with it, swings it over on the far sideline to Starr. It goes into the corner. Now a cross-court pass to Dather is nearly intercepted by Stacy, and Stacy threw it off of Dather out of bounds, and that'll be a Royal turnover. Nice hustle by Stacy.
Yeah, that was a great heady play.
And Shane Wyatt's going to check back in. It is a bloody nose as they put a piece of big cotton ball on his nose, and he checks back in now.
Yeah, he's not going to let that ruin his senior night.
And Zach Keener has checked out for the Broncos. Colin Belting will inbound in backcourt. And Roddy Richardson brings it across the half-court line. The Broncos down 4-0. Richardson with it. Left wing to Berry. Berry slices in the lane, gets to the bucket, missed the shot. Another rebound for Duffy. Long pass ahead to Wheeler. Wheeler, right wing, pulls up for a 3 for Southeastern and drains it. And the Royals lead 7-0. Southeastern wasting no time getting back up the floor. Here come the Broncos down 7-0. Richardson with it inside, down low to Wyatt. Baseline left. He shot up and got the roll. So Shane has the Broncos on the floor. They trail 7-2.
There we go.
Tim Dather with it in backcourt for the Royals. Looked to the sideline and got the play call from his head coach Satterfield. And the Broncos may look to trap. He swings it to Wheeler. Back out high to Dather. Dather to Wheeler again, right wing. He's going to shoot another long 3. This one's an air ball, though. Richardson saves it on the baseline, and it's tipped off of Richardson, though, out of bounds. It'll still belong to Southeastern.
You know, the Broncos have done a nice job all season with their aggressive and athletic man-to-man defense, but they come out tonight in a 2-3.
Inside pass out. The inbounds pass is intercepted by Shane Wyatt. Here come the Broncos quickly up the floor. Stacy with it here on the left wing. Out high to Berry. Kind of a dangerous pass, but Berry retrieves it. Top of the key. Berry trying to slice the basket. Nothing there. Into the corner it goes. to Belting, and it was knocked out of bounds by Southeastern's Duffy. The Broncos will maintain the ball, trailing 7-2, 4:57 left first quarter. Richardson inbounds to Wyatt. Baseline left, and he traveled. That's Jeff's fourth turnover. The Royals have turned it over 3 times in the game.
Lots and lots of turnovers here early.
Hamilton Southeastern with the lead and the ball. Tim Dather will bring it across the half-court line. His sister Kara played on the girls' team. Here's Wheeler with it in the front court right wing, guarded closely by Stacy. Into Harris now at the right elbow. Back to Wheeler. In the corner it goes to Starr. Cross-court pass over in the far corner to Dather. He's going to shoot a 3-pointer. Won't go. Rebound tip. Grabbed by Harris in the lane for the Royals. He's got an easy layup for 2, and it's 9-2 Hamilton Southeastern. And the Broncos throw it away on the inbounds pass as there's some confusion here, Jay, between Richardson and Berry.
Yeah, there was one man pressing on him hard, so Roddy went for the long looping pass, and it went a little too far, and Berry couldn't get to it.
5th Bronco turnover. The Royals will inbound baseline left in the front corner underneath their own basket, leading by 7. Here's a pass to Dather, out high to Harris. Harris penetrates in on the zone, takes a jumper from the foul line. No, got his own rebound, missed the putback try. Ball's loose on the baseline, picked up by Belting for Jeff and stolen away by Harris. Baseline right, his shot is no good. Another rebound for the Southeastern Royals, and it's missed by Zach Starr, but he's fouled on the shot, and he'll shoot 2 free throws, and Southeastern just pounding the glass right now.
Yeah, the Broncos just really don't seem like they've been able to, let themselves catch up in this game so far. They just look a little confused and dazzled.
And Jesse Berry's called for that foul. So free throws coming here for Southeastern. Zach Starr now will be the free throw shooter for the Royals. Royals opened up 4-0 on the year, I believe, then lost 5 in a row. Then they've hit their stride here in the stretch run. The free throw is good by Zach Starr.
Similar record by the Broncos. Started out hot 5-0 and then went on that monstrous road streak. Lost 9 out of 10. And 7 out of 10.
Second free throw is made, and that's a good point, Jade. It's kind of remarkable how these two teams kind of parallel, the 2 seasons of both these teams parallel each other. The Broncos had it knocked away in front court. Belting had it knocked out of bounds from the baseline. Still belongs to the Broncos, though. They're down by 9, 11-2. Belting inbounding, baseline left, having a little bit of trouble. Gets it into Richardson out high. Richardson wants to drive over into the far corner. It goes to Stacy for a long 3. No, the Broncos' 3's not. 3-pointers aren't falling early. Another rebound to the Royals. Long pass ahead to Dather. Dather kicks it out to Wheeler on the wing for a 3. It won't fall. Rebound to Roddy Richardson. Jesse Berry. Berry with it across the half-court line. 11-2. Berry penetrates in the lane, and he slipped and traveled. That's the 6th Bronco turnover.
Man, I haven't seen the Broncos in this much of a cluster, I don't think, all season.
Yeah, they just seem out of sync right now. And an interesting point, Jade, is this game's being played on Thursday, and typically the games are on Friday. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not.
Well, hopefully not, as they're going to have to be used to.
Royals get another layup. Tyler Wheeler scores on the baseline. 5 for him. It's 13-2 at Southeastern. Here comes Richardson across the half-court line. Top of the key. Baseline right to Wyatt. Quick shot up way off the mark. Rebound to Charlie Duffy for the Royals. Long pass ahead to Harris. Baseline right. And he tried to jam it, missed it. But a follow-up is good by Wheeler. And it's 15-2. And, boy, the Royals have just come in here tonight. And we get a full timeout now called by Lafayette Jeff.
829-1040 to see if you qualify.
Back at the Crawley Center, Eric Eaton and Jade Washburn with you for Bronco boys basketball. The Broncos in a big hole right now, 15-2 in the first quarter. They've got the ball in front court. Berry with it top of the key, guarded by Dather, pulls up the left elbow, and shot kind of ricocheted off the basket, and no good, wouldn't fall. And we get a rebounding foul call on the Broncos. And actually, I think they're not a foul. They said it hit that ball, shot hit the top of the backboard, apparently, out of bounds.
Yep.
Here come the Royals back up the floor with the basketball. Zach Starr with it on the right wing. Pass is a little too high for the intended target, but it's picked up by the Royals. They take a shot in the corner by Duffy. No good. Rebound to Wyatt. Nice rebound in traffic.
Broncos seem to be forcing things a little bit here offensively.
Berry penetrates on the baseline in the front court, and he's fouled on the baseline. Broncos will take it out of bounds. First Royal foul. We'll see who picked it up. And You mentioned the tempo and perhaps forcing a little bit, Jade. You know, the Royals, I think that the tempo so far is favoring Hamilton Southeastern. I know the Broncos like to get up and down the floor, but they might be well served to slow it down a little bit on offense.
Definitely.
As Richardson's shot is blocked in the lane, and then he got the rebound and is fouled by Wheeler of Southeastern. That's Southeastern's second foul.
Broncos just need to get a couple of easy buckets to, get their confidence back.
Substitution for Hamilton Southeastern, number 14, Isaiah Christie comes in to replace Wheeler. Richardson inbounding baseline right for Jeff. Gets it in to Stacy, out high to Belting for a three, and he got it. There we go. Big three for Jeff. They're down by 10, 15-5. Here come the Royals back up the floor. Dather with it in the right wing. It goes, the pass is tipped, and then it's picked up by the Royals. Here's a three on the right wing, and it's going to be missed by Klein Richards, who's come in. There's another rebound for Southeastern, and they miss a putback, and then finally Jeff grabs the rebound. Here come the Broncos across the half-court line. Richardson with it. Or, excuse me, Barry. Barry pulls up for a long three top the key. It's no good. Wyatt did a great job getting to that loose ball rebound, and he's fouled on a putback try and shoot two free throws here.
Since his little incident there in the first opening minutes of the half, he's really come back in with a vengeance, and he's got a couple boards, and now this big play. He's hopefully he can lead this team tonight.
Charlie Duffy with his first foul. Here's Wyatt's first free throw in the air. It's no good. Substitutions now. Gary Harris back in for Southeastern, replacing Tim Dather.
Rashad Richardson, Roddy Richardson's younger brother, is going to get his second varsity appearance of the season. And he substitutes in for Colin Belting.
As you say, Jade, Rashad Richardson in. The free throw, second free throw missed by Wyatt as he missed both of them. In the front court, the Royals with it. Starr. Top of the key, it goes to Klein Richard. They look to double team, the Broncos do, and that pass is intended for Starr out of bounds back into the Bronco bench, and that'll be the Royals' fourth turnover. Broncos back up to the floor. Stacy with it to Barry, left wing. Barry slicing to Rashad Richardson, right wing. Three-pointer is good. Comes in off the bench, cold, and 6-3, Jade.
The freshman getting the three going.
Broncos down 15-8. Here come the Royals. Klein Richardson front court to Starr near corner. Good pressure by Rashad. And Starr drives to the bucket, missed the shot, and then a rebounding foul on Southeastern. Ball goes back to the Broncos.
Broncos get a little bit of offense going here. The lead is 7 for the Hamilton Southeastern Royals right now. Could have been a little less if Wyatt could have converted that foul into some free throws. 15-8, Jeff trails it. Cameron Olson's come in for Hamilton Southeastern. Stacy with it in front court for Lafayette. Jeff tops the key between the circles, gets it to Roddy Richardson, left wing. Down low, baseline left to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to muscle his way inside, turns back to his left, gets it to Roddy here in the near corner, back inside to Wyatt. Wyatt, nice pump fake, shot up, and no, battling for the board of the Broncos, and it looks like the Royals come away with it with Charlie Duffy. Ahead it goes on the pass to Christie. He lost it out of bounds for Southeastern. That's their fifth turnover. The Broncos get it back down 15-8 with 39 seconds left in the quarter. Broncos applying a little bit more pressure defensively now, which is what HSE, did such a great job of in the opening minutes and caused a couple turnovers.
Danon Makarzovich has come in now for Southeastern. He's about 6'7", so they bring in some size. Barry with the front court for Jeff. Baseline left, pulls up for a tough shot, way off the mark. Rebound to the Royals. Here's a steal, though, by Stacy. He pulls up right wing and 6 a 10-footer.
Wow, great job not giving up. Able to convert the turnover into some points.
15-10. The Broncos trapping the front court for the Royals. The Royals come up with a loose ball. Here's a three ball on the left wing. It's going to be missed by Olson. Wyatt rebounds. Long pass ahead. Rashad Richardson, baseline right. And he missed a shot on the baseline, but he was fouled.
That was Barry, actually, with the ball.
Barry. And 2.6 to go, 15-10. Broncos down, and Barry will shoot some free throws here.
Hamilton Southeastern has picked up a couple quick fouls here in the closing minutes of the first quarter, and they're getting close to the bonus already.
Foul was called on Cameron Olson as the free throw is made by Jesse Barry.
Might mention a 9-0 run by the Broncos right now.
The offense sparked by Colin Belting's three to end that bucket drought.
Berry makes 2 free throws.
Now 10-0 run.
Royals are going to take a shot just in front of the bench here on the Broncos side of the end. And they miss it at the horn. 15-12 Lafayette as we start, actually by 3, 15-12 as we start the second quarter. The Royals have the basketball. They'll bring it into the front court with Duffy. They swing it over on the near sideline to Klein Richard. Down low it goes to Harris. Harris a pump fake, shot up no, and a leaping rebound is pulled down by the Broncos. Richardson, and he gets it ahead to Berry. Berry far corner, pass is tipped, picked up though by Roddy Richardson. Roddy drives, passes into the near corner to his brother Rashad, who misses a three-pointer, and the rebound to Duffy for Southeastern.
Boy, how great that would have been to get a dime from your brother.
Yeah. Royals back up the floor with it. Harris with it. Out high to Duffy. Broncos stay in that zone defense. Decline Richard with it. Right wing guarded by Stacy. Gets it off to the big man, Makarzovich. Goes over onto the far sideline to Jacoby Bledsoe. Cross-court pass to Klein Richard in the near corner to Harris. And they lob it down low to Makarzovich, and he is fouled before he puts the ball in the bucket. The Royals will take it out of bounds here.
Well, Eric, you know, we talked about the lack of clicking in the first couple minutes of this game, but in the late minutes of the first quarter, they really got it going, and that's where this 10-0 run comes from.
Royals inbound, and they get an easy layup underneath by Charlie Duffy. He's got 6, 17-12 Royals. The Broncos have never led so far in this ballgame. We've got 6:55 to go in the second quarter. Back up the floor, Roddy Richardson with it. Penetrates, baseline right, and he's fouled on his way to the bucket, and they're going to award Roddy 2 free throws here. Foul will be called on Jacoby Bledsoe, his first. 6th against the Royals. And that's a big foul because the Broncos now will be in the 1-1 and will shoot free throws for the remainder of the half. It's Roddy's free throw is good. First point for Roddy, 17-13. Broncos trailing. Richardson's second free throw is also made.
Number 30, Colin Belting, going to re-enter the game for Rashad Richardson, who only a freshman came into this game and was a part of their spark that has gotten them back in this game.
Absolutely. He made a big three-pointer. Royals back up the floor. Klein Richard with it. Pass is deflected, picked up by the Royals. Duffy in backcourt. His pass is deflected, and it comes over to the scorer's table. Still belongs to Southeastern, who leads at 17-14. And the Broncos' defensive intensity is what I think have been a little bit of what's gotten them back in the ballgame as well.
Definitely. They've collected their heads and been able to force some turnovers.
Bledsoe with it, front court for Southeastern. Top of the key. The ball is kicked by Nick Stacy. And so the Royals will inbound here on the near sideline. 17-14 Hamilton Southeastern. 6:27 to go second quarter. Klein Richard gets it into Bledsoe. Bledsoe brings it across the half-court line. He fakes the pass, sends it over into the corner to Makarzovich. Back out high to Bledsoe. Back to Makarzovich in the corner. Inside pass to Klein Richard, and he walked with the basketball. Hamilton Southeastern 7th turnover.
The Royals being a little more deliberate now in their offense. They were really getting it pressing in the first couple minutes, but after that run, they've taken their time a little bit more.
Roddy Richardson across the half-court line for the Broncos. Top of the key between the circles, guarded by Klein Richard. Broncos down 17-14 over on the far sideline to Stacy. Down low inside to Wyatt. Pass is deflected and picked up by Klein Richard for Southeastern. That's Jeff's 6th turnover. The Royals the other way. Klein Richard gets it to Harris. Back out high to Klein Richard in the lane to Makarzovich. Down low to Duffy. He'll lay it in for 2. Duffy with 8 points. 19-14 Southeastern. Stacy back up the floor for the Broncos to Richardson with it. He drives the bucket and scores. A nice take there by Roddy, and he's got 4 points.
That was an excellent job of finishing in the lane with a lot of contact there.
19-16, Broncos down by 3. Here's a 3-ball by Harris, near corner for Southeastern. No good. Another offensive rebound, though, for Duffy, and he scores again. And it's 21-16. The Broncos can't keep Duffy off the offensive boards. Front court. Belting finds Wyatt all alone underneath the bucket for an easy layup.
Great pass on baseline to Wyatt, as you mentioned, by Belting.
21-18. Royals by 3. Front court is Jacoby Bledsoe for the Royals. Gets the pass back from Klein Richard. Back to Klein Richard, near corner. Going to shoot a long 3. Won't fall. Goes over the backboard, out of bounds, I thought. and then the Royals grab the rebound and score. Coach Scott Bunnell thought that ball was out of bounds, Jade.
Well, I would have to agree with him there. I mean, it went up over the basket support, and 9 out of 10 times the ref's going to call that as out of bounds.
And Duffy grabbed that rebound, went back up and scored, and was fouled. And that was the second foul as well on Roddy Richardson. Duffy's free throw is no good, and the Broncos are down 23-18. Back up the floor with it, Stacy gets it to Richardson out high. Top of the key, Roddy wants to drive, runs into Starr. He drives anyway to the bucket. Baseline, Roddy's fouled. Boy, that was Roddy. He just muscled his way in there, Jade, and now shoots 2 free throws.
Yeah, he still got the shot off. Nowhere close to the basket, but you can't really blame him with 2 guys hawking all over him.
Denon Makarzovich with that foul, his first. Team 7th against Southeastern, so Roddy Richardson will shoot free throws. Roddy with 4 points. He's also got 2 fouls. The free throw is good.
Roddy, earlier on in the season, struggling a little bit with some tendonitis in his elbow. He still wears a brace, but his shooting has been pretty much unaffected of late as opposed to earlier in the season.
And the second free throw is missed by Roddy. Rebound to the Royals. Bledsoe with it in backcourt. 4:33 left first half here, 23-19. Here's a long shot outside the foul line by Denon Makarzovich, and he scores on that jumper, 25-19 Southeastern.
Coaches always love it when their big men can shoot.
Here's another Bronco turnover. Bledsoe comes away with a steal for the Royals. Long pass ahead. And pulling up on the baseline and scoring from about 12 feet is Zach Starr. He's got 4 points. The lead goes back to 8 for Southeastern, 27-19.
The Royals have taken over in transition here a little bit.
Long 3 by Roddy Richardson, front court for Jeff. It won't go. Wyatt grabbed the rebound, though, for the Broncos. In the lane to Richardson. A good pump fake. He missed the shot, though, and the rebound of the Royals. Long pass ahead from Bledsoe is picked off by Nick Stacy for the Broncos. Stacy with it front court for Jeff. To Roddy Richardson. He penetrates into the corner to Belting. He fires a 3. It won't fall. Another rebound to Bledsoe for the Royals. 27-19 Hamilton Southeastern. They've got the ball. Starr with it down low to Duffy. Duffy scores yet another layup. Duffy in the quarter has 10 points, has 14 in the game. Belting quickly up the floor on the baseline, lost it out of bounds. Touched out, though, by Southeastern.
Well, the run was immediately shut down by the Royals with a little run of their own.
29-19 Hamilton Southeastern. 3:17 to go here in the second quarter. Roddy Richardson inbounding baseline left. Gets it into Belting at the foul line to Stacy. Long 3 left wing is in the air, rattled out. Rebound grab by Charlie Duffy. This guy's, I think, already got a double-double here in the first half for Southeastern.
Pretty close.
Dather with it now, front court for the Royals. Bounce pass down low to Harris, and he scores another layup. The layups have been the story for Southeastern. 31-19 is their lead.
Giving up a lot of baskets.
Here's a pass from Belting down low to Wyatt. He maybe had trouble handling the ball. He missed the shot. Another rebound for Hamilton Southeastern. Dather with it front court. Top of the key. Down low, and Duffy open yet again for another layup, which is good. 33-19 Hamilton Southeastern. Roddy Richardson back the other way for the Broncos. Roddy wants to penetrate to the baseline. Tough runner on the baseline, won't fall. Rebounded Charlie Duffy. Here come the Royals the other way. Dather goes right to the bucket and is fouled on his way to the bucket, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And Jade, I just think, I know the Broncos they like to play an up-tempo game averaging 71 points, but I think they got to slow the tempo a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely slow it down in transition, take a little bit more time to set up the offense, and can't give up these uncontested layups. I think the Royals have done a nice job of recognizing the size advantage and thus taking advantage of it. So
Dather missed the free throw. Back in for Hamilton Southeastern is Isaiah Christie. And they're going to give Charlie Duffy a breather, and I think the Bronco faithful are probably glad to see him go to the bench.
We're going to have another substitution here. Sophomore Courtney Walden, number 12, is going to come in, give Nick Stacy a little bit of a breather. And Courtney Walden making one other varsity appearance this season. It was a home game here. I don't recall the opponent, but he came in and made 2 threes in a row before halftime, so he can add a spark at any time.
Dather makes 1 out of 2. 34-19 Hamilton Southeastern, 2:17 to go. Front court, Belting. And he gets it over to Walden in the far corner, out high to Berry. Berry's been silent. We get a blocking foul called here on the Royals. Tim Dather, that's his first. And Barry with just 2 free throws so far in the ball game, Jade, and the Royals have done a good job containing him. He'll go back to the foul line here.
Definitely. Averaging, 26 or 27 points.
27.8 on the year.
Yep. So they've done a nice job keeping him in check, as you mentioned.
Barry's free throw is no good. He missed the front end of a 1-and-1.
Unlike Barry.
And rebound to the Royals. Christie with it. Gets it to Dather in the backcourt as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. 34-19. Dather slices the bucket. Gets it to Christie on the baseline for yet another layup. And the Broncos just cannot stop the drive and dribble penetration by the Royals here tonight as the Royals foul on the inbounds pass by the Broncos.
15-1 run now for the Royals after a 12-0 run by the Broncos.
Foul on Gary Harris, his second, team's 9th, and I guess the best thing about that free throw is it's going to put the Broncos at the other end for some free points here if the Broncos can make it. Jesse Barry shoots the 1-and-1 here, although he missed the front end of a 1-and-1 a few moments ago. 1:54 to go in the second quarter. 36-19 Hamilton Southeastern. The Royals have really dominated right from the get-go. The Broncos did close it within 3 at the end of the first quarter as Barry makes the free throw.
Largest lead of the ball game now. And this run by the Royals comprised mostly of layups.
And Barry's second free throw rattled out. 1 out of 2. 36-20 Hamilton Southeastern. 1:50 to go in the first half. Zach Starr with it front court for the Royals, guarded by Barry. So it looks like the Broncos are back into man-to-man defense now. Klein Rickert lives it down low, and this layup is missed down low by Southeastern's Wheeler, but they grab the offensive rebound. Wheeler with it out high to Duffy, who checked back in. He wasn't on the bench long.
Nope. Can't leave a score like that on the bench long.
That's right. And Duffy's got it here in the near corner. Down low, it goes to Wheeler. Back to Duffy in the corner. He's going to shoot a 3 ball this time. He missed it. And the rebound to Barry. Maybe that's where the Broncos need him, out there shooting 3s.
Yeah.
Here comes Barry across the half-court line. To Belting. Belting tried to penetrate. Nothing there. Out high to Richardson. Roddy penetrates to Belting. Baseline right. And missed the shot. Rebound to Christie for Southeastern. Christie brings it the other way. In the corner it goes. Here's a 3 ball by Starr. No good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Wheeler for Hamilton Southeastern. In the corner, a 3. Hit the side of the glass by Klein Richard and then goes out of bounds. Last touch by whom? Apparently the Broncos. And Coach Bunnell's beside himself as all the crowd is as well. Now the officials are going to confer about that. I thought the ball just bounced off the glass, Jade, and went out of bounds.
Yeah, that's I believe that's the right call. And this Bronco crowd, as you can hear probably in the background, making sure that these referees get it right.
Both referees get together and they overrule that, and they change it and give the ball back to the Broncos. They trail 36-20 with 51 seconds left here in the half. Roddy Richardson across the half-court line. To Walden in the far corner, shoots the 3. Ball got wedged and stuck between the glass and the rim. Well, I guess that's just been a microcosm of the way that things have gone for the Broncos here in the first half.
Yeah, you don't see that a whole lot, especially off of a long looping 3, but shot by Walden.
Possession there belongs to Broncos. They inbound to Walden. He shoots another 3 and he makes it twice.
He is not going to miss twice.
He made that one, 36-23. Here come the Royals, though. They miss a shot and then rebounded out by Christie with 32 seconds left in the half. He penetrates and is hacked by Wyatt on the baseline and will shoot free throws. But Courtney Walden, a nice job of getting that 3 off that inbounds play to go. Shane Wyatt's first foul.
That's good to see.
Team 6. And apparently not a shooting foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it on the floor.
Rashad Richardson's going to check back in now for Coach Bunnell's team, replacing Courtney Walden. Looks like Will Klein Richard will inbound. And the Royals have the ball with Starr over on the far sideline. Starr tried to penetrate, knocked away from him. Here's Barry with the ball across the half-court line. Barry to the baseline. Tough runners, no good. Rebound by Christie of the Royals. With 14 seconds to go, here comes Christie quickly up the floor. He lost the ball, picked up by Wyatt. Ahead to Richardson. Richardson should have a layup, and he does. He's fouled as well.
And 1. That's what this crowd needs, and that's what the Broncos need. The crowd getting very fired up off the play, as is Roddy. getting congratulatory handshakes from his teammates and his own brother, who happens to be one of the same. And he'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play.
And a mistake by the Royals. Roddy Richardson had an uncontested layup, and then they fouled him as well. A foul on Zach Starr.
He was still trying in the backcourt, trying to get back up, and Broncos got a steal in transition.
Richardson makes the free throw. Roddy Richardson. 6 seconds to go. Front court, Starr. Starr pulls up right wing for an 18-footer. No, 1.5 seconds to go. Here's a shot from three-quarters. Scored by Roddy Richardson. It bounced off the rim. No good. It had a chance.
Yeah, that was close.
Zach, one of 3 seniors, along with Desmond Lake and Shane White, that were honored before the game. Royals with the basketball. Front court left wing. Dather with it. Sends it top of the key to Zach Starr, guarded closely by Barry. Starr trying to slice to the baseline. His layup is missed. Rebound to Shane White. There's a good sign. Good sign. The Royals miss a layup.
Definitely. That's what was killing the Broncos in that stretch there the first half.
Roddy Richardson with it front court, right wing. Looks down low to White, and he's got the ball baseline right. Double team, turns to his left in the lane, muscles his way in. Shot is blocked, though, by Duffy. Ball is loose and going to be picked up by the Royals. Going the other way, Starr sends it down low to Harris, and Harris had a Bronco defender on his back. That was Jesse Berry, and Berry is called for a foul.
That'll be his second, I believe, of the game.
You are correct, and the Royals will inbound baseline right, leading 36-26, 7:25 to go here in the third quarter from the Crowley Center. Dather inbounding, having a little trouble. Got it into Duffy, far corner, guarded by White. Duffy on the dribble, out high to Harris. In the center circle is where he stands, guarded by Roddy Richardson. Back to Starr, far sideline. Broncos are in a man-to-man defense. Starr with it, out high to Wheeler, and left wing to Dather, guarded by Nick Stacy. Dather picked up his dribble, inside pass down low to Wheeler. He's having trouble with the ball, dishes back out to Dather. Ball moves around the perimeter over to Duffy, right wing. He'll shoot a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound in the lane to Wheeler of Southeastern. He missed the putback try, got his own rebound, and the ball went in the basket, but we're going to have a foul before the shot. Going to be charged to Lafayette Jeff, and it's going to go against Zach Keener, his first.
So 2 quick fouls picked up here. The Broncos trying to apply pressure defensively.
Inbounds pass from Dather is going to be intercepted by Jesse Berry. Berry the other way. Berry made a great move to get by his defender and scores.
So athletic as he drives to the lane. You know, he's got that explosive acceleration, and he's able to just float in the air as he puts the ball in the basket.
5 for Berry, 36-28 Royals. They're back up the floor with it. Harris far sideline. Out high to Starr. Picked up defensively by Berry. Zach Starr on the dribble. Gets it back to Harris. They look to Wheeler. Baseline left. He turns to his left. Puts up a shot. Wouldn't fall. Nice rebound to Wyatt in traffic for the Broncos. Wyatt gets it off to Richardson. Roddy back the other way with it. Top of the key between the circles.
HSC in a 2-1-2 defense.
Roddy to the right wing. Keeps the dribble. Berry slipped and fell down. Regains his bounce. Back on his feet. Roddy to the baseline. A very tough shot. No, got his own rebound. Had it knocked away. There's Wyatt with a putback try. It won't go. And the ball is finally knocked out of bounds by Jeff's Roddy Richardson. Back to the Royals.
A couple of the fans were wondering where was the foul. Broncos did a nice job of getting a couple offensive boards, but couldn't finish, and there's a lot of contact.
36-28. Royals with the ball on an 8-point lead. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Harris with it front court for Southeastern, left wing, out high to Wheeler. Wheeler threw it away, threw it over into the section where the band sits. Another Royal turnover. I've got him now with 11. It's Colin Belting back in to replace Zach Keener for the Broncos. Here comes Roddy Richardson back across the half-court line for Lafayette Jeff. They're down by 8. To Berry on the right wing, and Berry's pushed and shoved to the floor by Gary Harris of Southeastern, and Gary just picked up his third personal foul. First team foul against Hamilton Southeastern in the halftime. Harris will check out. He'll be replaced by Will Kleinrichert. Nick Stacy brings the ball across the half-court line for Jeff. Stops. Gets it to Richardson. Richardson, right wing, now sends it to Berry. Berry had it, dribbled it off his knee, but it's retrieved by Richardson, who gets it back to Berry. Berry top the key, wants to drive the lane, and a good layup by Berry.
Man, again, using that athleticism to penetrate and get a quick score.
Good use of ball control there by Jesse Berry. 36-30 Southeastern. Royals with the ball in front court. Starr inside to Duffy. Duffy sends it down low to Dather. Out high it goes to Wheeler. He launches a three. No. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Dather. Dather in the lane scores.
Three-point shooting has been woeful for the Royals in this game. 8% at halftime, and now with that miss, probably even less. But
a message from the United States Department of Agriculture.
Back here at the Crowley Center, Eric Eaton, Jade Washburn with you. Broncos down by 8. They've got the basketball in front court. Roddy Richardson with it. And sends it in the near corner to Stacy. Stacy back to Richardson. Royals are in a 3-2 zone defense. Ball goes into the far corner to Belting, now to Berry. The Broncos working around the perimeter against his zone. Berry back to Belting. Belting sends it out high to Richardson. And Richardson just threw it away. He threw it into the bleachers underneath the basket, and that's Jeff's 9th turnover.
Little miscommunication there, I think, down low. Bubba Wyatt probably supposed to go and get that, but couldn't get to it as there's a man in front of him.
Hamilton Southeastern back with a basketball off the turnover by the Broncos. Here comes Tim Dather across the half-court line, picked up by Nick Stacy. Over on the left wing to Klein Richard. Now to Wheeler. Wheeler turns to his left in the lane. Dishes to Duffy. Duffy, a tough shot. Missed it. It rattled out. Rebound to the Broncos. Here comes Berry with it. Berry wants to drive. Nothing there to Richardson, right wing. Roddy will stop at the top of the key, keeps the dribble. Back to Berry on the right wing. Berry a pump fake, and he looked like he was fouled on a shot. Yeah. No call, and the Royals come up with the ball. Duffy down low. That's Dather. Dather dishes to Klein Richard, who missed a shot in the lane, and the rebound is picked up by Jeff's Richardson. Here comes Berry. Berry to Richardson, right wing. Thought about a three, but won't take it. Now this is down low on the baseline to Belting, out high to Berry. Berry takes a very long three straight away. No good. Too strong. Rebound to the Royals. Here comes Klein Richard with the ball. And off to Dather. Dather crosses into the front court. To Klein Richard, far sideline. Top the key to Duffy. Duffy off to Starr. Starr in the lane. Little floater in the lane. No good. And an offensive foul has been called here against Zach Starr. That'll be his second foul and the 12th turnover against the Royals. 38-30. Broncos down with 3:07 to go third quarter. Back into the lineup for Hamilton Southeastern, Jacoby Bledsoe. The Royals have led all the way here in this one. We'll see if the Broncos can get closer here as we close in on the closing stages of the third quarter. Berry with it in the front court for the Broncos. Looks like the Royals will stay in that zone defense. Berry will try and attack it here. Berry to Richardson, right wing. Very long three in the air. Got it! That was Richardson, actually. He got that long loop. Yeah, Roddy Richardson with that long three. It was Berry on the assist. And Roddy Richardson now with 11. That's Roddy's first three.
He continues to be their leading scorer. I have him for 11 now, I believe.
That's how many points he has. 38-33. Front court for the Royals, and they lose the ball. It's going to be picked up by Bledsoe. Bledsoe dishes down low to Wheeler for a layup. That's their first made layup of the half, but Wheeler with 9, 40-33 Royals. Here comes Berry the other way. Berry back out high to Richardson. He lets another long three fly. This one wouldn't go. Rebound picked up by Duffy. Here comes Duffy across the half-court line to Klein Richard, out high to Duffy, down low. And it passes intercepted by Berry for Jeff. Then we get a foul called on Tim Dather of Hamilton Southeastern, his third. 13th Royal turnover. The Broncos get it back. 2:04 left, 40-33 is their deficit here in the third quarter. Another substitution here for Hamilton Southeastern. Isaiah Christie will check in. A little bit of delay here as the moisture is being not mopped up from the floor. Again, Bronco basketball next week. The sectional gets underway here from the Crowley Center for a 7 o'clock start time against the Logan Sport Berries. You can hear it here on Jeff 92. Berry with it now. Ball for the Broncos and brings it into the front court. Being guarded by Isaiah Christie. Berry tries to penetrate, then steps back for an 18-footer. Too strong on the shot. Rebound to Richardson. Roddy to the baseline. Missed the shot. Wyatt's putback is good. Shane Wyatt with 6. It's a 40-35 deficit now for the Broncos.
Wyatt anticipated that very well and out-jumped everybody else in the baseline.
Duffy with it, baseline left in the front court for the Royals. His shot hit the side of the glass. Here come the Broncos the other way. Barry, baseline left, runs into a defender and threw it in.
Down by 3 are the Broncos.
Barry scored 6 in the quarter, and here come the Broncos. As Jade said, down by 3, 40-37 with 1:20. We'll see if they can get closer here. They're on defense right now. It's Bledsoe with it in backcourt for the Royals. Sends it into the front court to Klein Richard, who's picked up defensively by Stacy. Back to Bledsoe at the half-court line, guarded by Roddy Richardson. Bledsoe with it over to the far sideline on the dribble. Behind the back dribble, keeps the dribble. And Richardson's right there with him, stuck to him like glue. Here's a pass deflected out of bounds by Belting. Good athleticism and hustle by Belting.
Nearly came up with it. He was leaping through the air just trying to get a tip on it, and good to see hustle like that coming from the players.
And he was leaping way up in the air in that one. Klein Richard inbounds for the Royals, gets it into Bledsoe. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 40-37 Hamilton Southeastern. Klein Richard with it. Left wing. Stops to Duffy. Baseline left. Duffy takes a pull-up jumper on the wing. Got it. Tough shot by Charlie Duffy. He's got 18 points, 42-37. Here comes Roddy Richardson the other way for Jeff. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Belting. Far corner, shoots the triple. Won't fall. Rebounded Duffy for the Royals. Here comes Southeastern. Klein Richard down low to Christie. Baseline left. He got by a defender. Shot hit the underside of the basket, though, and then rebounded out by Shane Wyatt for the Broncos.
Great job defensively by Barry to get a nice hand on the ball and disrupting his shot.
5-point deficit for Jeff. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Barry operates with the ball in the front court. Out at the half-court line.
Looks like
right in front of
for one.
Barry is guarded by Christie. Here comes a trap. Barry dribbles out of the trap to Richardson. Far sideline for a three-pointer. Got it! And the lead is cut down to 2 seconds. Here's a shot. And it hits the side of the glass, no good, by Bledsoe from three-quarter court. The Broncos now trail by just 2 after 3 quarters here.
Especially when you got the home crowd cheering for you.
We'll see if they can tie the ball game or grab the lead on this trip as they start the fourth quarter with the basketball moving left to right. Roddy Richardson with it. Top the key to Wyatt, baseline right. Scores off the glass. This game is tied, Eric. We are tied. We're all even. We got a new ball game here with 7:45 to go. Tied at 42. Wyatt with 8. And Wyatt's sister, Shayna Wyatt, was a good player.
She was. She played college basketball for a little bit.
South Carolina Upstate. She might be listening to us tonight. If you are, thanks for listening. Here's a 3-ball. Going to be missed by Duffy. Rebound to Lafayette Jeff. And here come the Broncos. Richardson to Stacy. Right wing for a 3 for the lead. And the Broncos lead now. 45-42 off the Stacy 3.
Wow, just a very impressive run and composure by all these Bronco players, and they're getting the reaction from their fans.
They've come back from 17 down. 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. 45-42 is the Bronco lead. Starr with it to Duffy. Far corner for the Royals in the front court. Duffy pulls up on the wing for an 18-footer. No good. And another rebound for the Broncos. Barry with it. Barry quickly across the half-court line. On the right wing, wants to penetrate. Barry gets all the way to the bucket, missed the layup. Rebound picked up by the Royals, and here's kind of a silly foul, I think, on Shane Wyatt here.
Yeah, he looked at the referee for a little recognition. I think they both realized right away. I was a little bit hoping for a jump ball, couldn't get it, but luckily that's only his second foul in this game.
Foul. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Third team foul against the Broncos here in the second half. 45-42 is the Jeff lead. And the Royals now facing some adversity for the first time in this ball game. Front court with it for the Royals is Harris. Harris sends it over in the far corner to Dather. Down low to Starr, and Starr is going to be fouled on a shot on the baseline, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws for Southeastern. That foul will be called on Colin Belting, his second foul. Foul number 4 against the Broncos. Zach Starr is your free throw shooter for Hamilton Southeastern. He's got 4 points in the ball game. None of them, though, in the second half. Starr's free throw is good. Back in the ball game now for the Broncos. The freshman Rashad Richardson checks back in, replacing Colin Belting. Rashad, the younger brother of Roddy, and also he's also a brother of Sheree Richardson, who's a member of the girls team, which won a sectional championship this year. Here's a free throw made by Starr.
And as well as cousins to Dallas and Brandy.
Yep. Here comes Barry the other way for Jeff. 1-point Jeff lead, 45-44. He's going to take a long 3. It's short. Rebound picked up by Zach Starr for the Royals. Starr across the half-court line for Hamlin Southeastern. He throws it away. 14th Royal turnover. Go ahead, Jay.
Pressure in transition by these Broncos has forced a lot of turnovers here in the second half.
16 left, 45-44. Berry with it now in the front court for the Broncos to Roddy Richardson. Roddy between the circles, guarded by Starr. Gets it to Berry, and we've got a foul. We may have, what, an illegal screen called against the Broncos here?
Yep, looks like that's what they're going to call.
Shane Wyatt just got caught with his third personal foul. That turnover against the Broncos.
Well, I don't know what Coach Bunnell said to him in that locker room at halftime, but whatever it did, it's certainly working, as these Broncos have just had a much, much better second half.
Yeah, I think he probably said something to the fact we don't want to go into sectional next week on this type of note. Play better in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Here come the Royals, and they have a shot blocked. Dather had it blocked by Berry. They grabbed the rebound. Duffy missed the layup, but he got his own rebound and scored on the putback. Duffy with 20. Royals back up top 46-45. Berry quickly up the floor, and he's fouled by Southeastern. That'll be their 5th team foul of the second half. 5:41 to go here in the ballgame. Gary Harris called for his 4th personal foul, and he'll probably have to check out here. He'll be placed by Will Klein-Richard. Roddy Richardson inbounds to Berry. 5:39 left. Broncos down 46-45. Berry out high. The Royals, I think, man-to-man deep. Well, actually, I think it still is zone. Here's the 3 ball. Going to be short by Berry. Rebound picked up by the Royals. They're on the other way on the attack, and a blocking foul on the baseline is Klein-Richard was fouled. And that foul is going to go, I believe, on Stacy, I think. They said 32.
Oh, wow, they did get Jesse.
Foul goes on Berry. I thought it was actually on Stacy.
I did too.
Royals with it. Baseline right. It's Zach Starr with it. He pulls it out to the half-court line now. They're up by 1, the Royals, with 5:10 to go in the ball game. Baseline right to Duffy, guarded by Wine. Here's the steal by Roddy Richardson. Roddy goes all the way to the baseline, and a blocking foul on the Royals is going to put Roddy to the line for a couple free throws.
Well, Berry was coming down right along there with him and faked a pass off to Berry and then went to the basket himself. Couldn't get it to fall, but as you said, he will go to the line.
That foul was called on Tyler Wheeler, his second. Team foul number 6 against Hamlin Southeastern. The Royals have 15 turnovers now in the ballgame. Roddy Richardson at the free throw line. He leads all Broncos scorers with 14. The junior eyes the free throw, and it is good. 15 for Roddy, and that draws the Broncos even now at 46. Roddy's second free throw is also made. Broncos back by 1 now, 47-46. Their largest lead has been 2 points. 4:59 left. The Royals back up the floor with it. Dather. Dather swings it to the near sideline right in front of us to Starr. Starr sends it in the near corner to Klein-Richard. He shoots a triple. No good. Rebound is knocked around. It's going to be picked up down low by the Royals. Starr, and it looked like the Broncos might have had a clean block, but the officials say no. They're going to put Starr at the line for a couple free throws here. Rashad Richardson got tagged with that foul, his second, and he came close to getting a block there, Jade.
Yeah, it looked like it could have gone either way.
So Zach Starr, the free throw shooter for Hamilton Southeastern. That free throw is short and no good, and the Broncos maintain a 1-point lead, 47-46. With 4:43 to go in the ball game. Starr's second free throw is made. Makes 1 out of 2. We're deadlocked at 47. 4:40 left. Here comes Roddy Richardson across the half-court line for the Broncos. And now I believe the Royals are in a man-to-man defense on this possession defensively. To Berry over on the far sideline. Berry picked up his dribble to Stacy. Stacy to Wyatt in the lane. Shane turns to his right and is fouled. And that's a big foul because that's going to put Shane Wyatt to the line for a 1-and-1. Yep.
Zach Starr just picked up his 3rd personal foul. Well, correction, it won't put him at the line. That's only their 16th foul. I thought it was the 7th, but I stand corrected. Here's the inbound pass to Stacy. Far corner, misses a 3-pointer, and then a rebounding foul against the Broncos. And if this is on Shane Wyatt, Jade, it's his 4th personal.
Well, I'm not.
It is. And I think 3 of the 4 have come here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, relatively close up into this quarter, remaining disciplined on defense.
The Royals are at the line for a 1-and-1, as that's the 8th Jeff team foul. Here's the free throw by Klein-Richard, and it's good. Will Klein-Richard has 1 point now in the ballgame off that free throw. 48-47 Hamilton Southeastern with 4:20 to go in the ballgame. Second free throw by Klein-Richard is missed. Rebound is going to be picked up by Jesse Berry of the Broncos. Berry brings it across the half-court line. Berry is fouled on the floor before a shot, and that
will be the 1-and-1.
Will be the 7th, so there will be a free throw for Berry here. You're correct, Jake.
Fouls on Tim Days there. That's his 4th foul for the Royals.
Yeah, he, along with Gary Harris, really the 2 individuals that handle most of the ball out top for the Royals, each have 4 fouls. The free throw is missed by Berry.
Wow.
Rebound of the Royals. 48-47 Hamilton Southeastern as we approach 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here comes Dather with the ball across the half-court line to Starr, far corner, down low to Duffy. Gets it in the lane to Starr, who scores. Zach Starr scores down low, and he's got 9 points, 50-47 Royals. On the other way, Stacy lobs it to Wyatt down low. Pump fake by Wyatt, stripped away from him. Loose ball is picked up down low by Rashad Richardson, and I think Rashad stepped on the end line, though, Jay. That'll give it back to the Royals.
Yeah, Bubba Wyatt was handling it right in the basket and had it stripped, looking for a foul, no call, so Rashad went after it, but that's when he stepped out of bounds.
11th Bronco turnover. 3:41 left, a 3-point Royal lead, 50-47. Looks like Zach Starr going to handle the point guard duties now for the Royals. Klein-Richard with the ball. Swings it over to Christie, who's come back in the ballgame for Hamilton Southeastern. Now to Starr. Starr penetrates to the bucket and missed the shot. Leaping rebound by Nick Stacy for Jeff. Passes the ball ahead to Berry. Berry in the front court. Berry lost the ball, but there's a foul. That's the reason he lost the ball. Berry is going back to the foul line for another 1-and-1. And Berry has struggled with these free throw shooting here in the ball game. Just 2 out of, I believe, 4 in the ball game. He needs to make some free throws here, Jade.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 1 out of 4. Here's the free throw by Berry. Good. He got that one to go. And he's finally in a double figures now with 10.
Colin Belting, the sophomore, going to come back in as Rashad Richardson, freshman, takes a seat.
50-48. Broncos down by 2. 3:17 to go in the ball game as Berry's second free throw is good.
The lead is 1 for the Royals, 50-49 with 3:15 left in this game.
And Harris back handling the point guard again for Southeastern to Christie. They've got the ball in the front court out top to Duffy. Duffy, nice bounce pass down low to a wide open Klein-Richard who lays it in.
Backdoor pass is really working well as the Broncos kind of fell asleep on defense there for a second.
52-49 is the Hamilton Southeastern lead. Berry slips with the ball in the front court. We've got a scramble for the ball, and the Royals come up with it, but then a traveling violation called on Christie. Christie came up with that loose ball, but then he walked with the ball, Jade. So the Broncos fortunate they get the ball back here. (52-49) Hamilton Southeastern. 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's the inbounds pass by the Broncos. They get it into Belting. Belting goes all the way to the bucket and scores on the runner
with a finish, a very impressive finish.
Belting with 5 points now. 52-51 Southeastern. 2:38 to go. Harris with it front court, far sideline to Christie, out high to Duffy. Duffy on the dribble, hands off to Klein-Richard, back to Duffy in the corner. He'll shoot a three-pointer. No, rattled out. Rebound knocked around. Picked up by Stacy. Long pass ahead to Wyatt. Wyatt pump fake, and ball rolled out.
Rebound to Stacy. Stacy's fouled on the putback, and great hustle by Stacy, Jay, because he was the one who led Wyan on the pass. He hustled down there, anticipated that might rim out, and he got the rebound.
Yeah, Wyan just getting really unfortunate there. Had a chance to score in a fast break, and it just rolled up around the cylinder of the basket, and that is Gary Harris with the foul, and that's his 5th foul, so he has fouled out of this game.
And that could be big because he's, as I said, he along with Dather, the two individuals that handle the ball out top for Hamilton Southeastern, both in foul trouble. And it looks like they're going to bring Zach Starr in now to replace Harris. Yep. So Nick Stacy shoots 1 and 1 as the Royals have 9 team fouls. The Broncos down by 1. Stacy's free throw is good. Actually, it's a 2-shot foul because he was fouled in the act of shooting. Stacy with 5 points. We're deadlocked at 52. And Dather has come back in now for the Royals with those 4 personal fouls. Here's the free throw. Good. Stacy with great form on both free throws. The Broncos back on top, 53-52 with 2:18 left in the game. Dather with the ball front court, picked up defensively by Stacy in a man-to-man. Dather picked up his dribble at the high post to Duffy. Duffy on the dribble now to the baseline. Tough shot, no good. Rebound tipped up by Duffy. It wouldn't go. And the rebound this time is grabbed by Berry for the Broncos. Broncos will try and build on a 1-point lead. Berry front court. Berry out high to Roddy Richardson, back to Berry. Top of the key, 1:46 left. 53-52 is the Jeff lead. Berry holds the ball, guarded by Dather, and he just called for an offensive foul. As he ran into Dather, Dather took, I think, we had, I think he could win an Academy Award, though, with the flop that Dather took there.
Definitely. That's wow.
But credit Dather. He did the acting job, and they called the charge on Berry, and was that Berry's 4th personal foul?
No, it's only his 3rd. I think they
qualify.
Eric Eaton and Jade Washburn back here at the Crawley Center. We've got 1:33 to go in the contest. Broncos nursing a 1-point lead, 53-52. The visitors from Hamilton Southeastern have the basketball, though. They've got it in front court out top with Tim Dather, who's guarded by Berry. Over to Klein Richard here on the near sideline. Out high to Wheeler. Picked up by Stacy. 1:18 left. Now Duffy here on the left wing. Guarded by White. Duffy pulls up the left elbow for an 18-footer. Wouldn't go. Rebound is tipped. Grabbed by Colin Belting for the Broncos. Broncos can be patient now and work the clock and look for a high percentage shot with a 1-point lead. Berry with the ball front court. Berry gets all the way inside, lost the ball. It's going to go out of bounds in the near sideline here. Last touch by apparently Lafayette Jeff, and Coach Bunnell is irate here, Jade. He thought that ball was tipped out by Southeastern.
Yeah, that certainly looked like it.
So 57.4 to go, and perhaps, though, the Broncos could have perhaps been just a little bit more patient there, though.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better choice.
50 seconds left. 1-point lead for the Royals. They've got the ball front court. Top of the key, Duffy. Left wing to Klein Richard. Klein Richard picked up his dribble. In the corner, it goes to Starr. Starr is tied up, but got in the lane to Klein Richard. Shot blocked by Berry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Still belongs to Southeastern with 36.7 left and a 1-point Bronco lead, 53-52. The Royals will inbound baseline right. Into Starr. He'll pull up for a 15-footer on a baseline and got it to go. Zach Starr gives the Royals a 1-point lead, 54-53 with 28 seconds to go in the ball game. Roddy Richardson across the half-court line for Jeff, and Coach Bunnell is going to take a timeout. And what's new, Jade? The Broncos are involved in another barn burner here at the end of a ball game.
Yeah, well, either of those two would definitely be the ones you want to get the ball.
But watch out for Wyatt maybe for an offensive rebound putback as well. Roddy with it to Berry on the right wing in the front court. Berry to the baseline, got around his defender into the corner to Stacy. Out high to Roddy Richardson for a 3-ball, and it is good! Roddy gives up a 2-point lead. 56-54, 8 seconds to go. Starr across the half-court line. Actually, it's Dather. Dather fires, 3 seconds. Ball tipped out. Grabbed by Roddy Richardson. The Broncos are going to win. 56-54 here on senior night and win the regular season finale in classic fashion.